Absolutely, absolutely. Why is this why is this topic important to you? Oh no, first, where are you, and do you have a podcast? Which part of the world are you in?
Any guesses?
Planet Earth.
Oh wow, that was quite a difficult one, nah?
No, a couple of weeks ago, somebody said the same thing to me. I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, any guesses? There are 200 countries on planet Earth. You could be
I have a hint. I have something for you. My country name starts with letter I.
Let's see. India. Dun,
Yes.
dun, dun.
You're a billionaire.
Oh, no, that was a good hint, though. I like that. That was cool. Okay, so originally I'm from the Highlands of Scotland. Right now I'm hanging out in beautiful Slovakia. I said beautiful because it's an incredibly warm, sunny morning here, and I'm out on my balcony, and I'm just soaking up the sunshine and kind of enjoying the peace, and chatting with you, of course, mate.
I can really feel your happiness.
Oh no, I'm just enjoying it. I'm soaking it up, and I just made myself a milkshake with bananas and strawberries, and
Oh, wow.
I was just thinking about the topic of happiness, and I was just thinking that's keyed into that, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I'm starting the day in the right way, right?
Yeah, that's good. I just also had my breakfast just
Mhm.
1 hour ago.
Okay, super cool. What did you have?
I had that Indian food. You don't know. I think you might be unaware about this. It's called upma.
Educate me. What is that?
Oh, wait, I will educate you. The upma basically means it's made up of that, we say suji here. That's basically the small particles like sand of rice. We have rice grains, na? So when those grains are reduced in a powdered form, the rice grains are there, they're reduced in a powdered form. We use for that, and it's made with the help of ghee. What we would say, ghee. Ghee, it's a kind of olive oil next to like. So it's like quite. We have to first. How would I explain? You have to like quite cook it with.
Welcome to the cooking show. Okay.
You have to. I know how to eat. I can tell that.
What do you know how to do? I can eat.
I know how to eat and give comments like, it's good. This must be added. This must be removed. I'm good at that.
That's cool. I like that. So continue. Tell me about this breakfast that you eat.
So basically, you have to enter your grand kitchen with a full grace that I'm going to make something today, revolutionary kind of.
What a great approach, right? You should approach life the same way. It's like you should wake up and go,
Yes.
I'm gonna be revolutionary today.
I would like create something like the whole world follows me, and they're like, how it happened? Then after going to the kitchen, like, oh, I'm there. Like, if you like finally reach to the battleground there, you have to
The kitchen is the battleground. Unbelievable.
it's quite relatable. So after reaching there, there are like many warriors all around you, 360 degree. You can see everything.
Man, you're funny. Super, keep going.
After that, you have to take some like weapons, like the lighter, the hog, the pan, or kind of that segments. Like, which combination would go best for today's morning? After that, make your breakfast and just eat it up. It's all done.
Super cool. So what time do you wake up in the day? What time do you get out of bed?
Usually 6.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock in the morning. And is that because? No, I'm just using Anchor on my Anchor account at the moment. I don't know why the last conversation cut out. I have absolutely no idea. Um, that's life, I suppose. Oh man, it's a shame. Anyway, we were talking about happiness, right?
Yes. No, I was just saying like if you don't have any problem, can we share our Instagram accounts?
Oh yeah, sure, man. You got an Instagram account? Put it out. Put it out. Yeah.
You write my name. It's UDIT dot
Mm-hmm.
PARMER.
Okay. Okay. Got it. That's cool. That's super cool. So, let's dive into happiness again, right?
Yeah, you were talking about happiness, right?
We were talking about happiness, or we can talk about anything else that's on your mind. What's on your mind today?
I have just came like new to this postcard. It's quite good.
Okay. Okay. So super cool. Super
Finding,
cool.
yes, finding people like you, it's like really make my day more great and happy. Like I can talk
Uh,
over to someone. Yeah, look, see what happened today. I met a guy who was like, yeah, oh,
Oh yeah, it's human communication, right? There is a basic need for human people to connect with other people. You cannot go through life alone. It's impossible, right?
yes, yes.
It's
And
just,
if I talk about happiness, I think
Mhm.
that's the only thing or reason to live for me on this world is I only seek for happiness.
Mhm.
Like how to make others happy. That gives me happiness, not of being myself happy.
Mhm. So, if you're looking at how to make other people happy, I mean, how do you begin that process? I mean, what do you do? I mean, how do you know what is the right thing? Because everyone's different,
Okay.
right?
Yes. I tell you what I do to seek my happiness. Basically, I would tell you about something myself. Just listen for 2 minutes, okay? Like I'm quite of a chatterbox kind of stuff. I hope don't you have any
Good, good.
problem.
I'm here to listen. I'm here to listen, and I'm here to learn. Okay.
Okay. So basically, I am just 19 now.
Mm-hmm.
On 25th of this month, I would be turning 20. So at this age, I am a college student. It's my first year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I am also taking tuition classes in the evening for the students around my colony. They come to my house for classes.
Mm-hmm.
I have 50 to 60 students. From that, I earn some money. With that money,
They come 50 or 60 students come to your class.
yes, they are from basically grade 7th to grade 10th.
So they don't come all at the same time, though, right?
No, they have different batches.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
I have
okay,
a quite
okay.
tough schedule. Like from morning, if I woke up at 6, then I have college from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then
Mm-hmm.
I come back to home at 3, having
Mm-hmm.
lunch. My batch is started from 3:30 to 4:30, then
Mm-hmm.
from 4:30 to 5:30, 5:30 to 6:30, 6:30 to 7:30, 7:30 to till 8:30. It's like that.
Okay, okay.
So it's like quite tough. Like
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
you've got an organized, busy schedule, basically.
yes, it's no. I would say it organized and a busy, lovely schedule. Because it's
Well,
like from that I earn money approx like it's quite good and healthy from which I can support to my family and to fulfill my wishes and from the total amount I earn the some percentage approx 10 to 20% of that amount what I used to do and what I am doing at present is that I go to any of the restaurant and tell them to make some kind of parcels so he packs with like you know what chapati means
it's
chapati
a type of bread, right?
Indian bread, if I say,
Okay.
like
Mm-hmm.
chapatis filled
Mm-hmm.
with kind of stuff inside there. So he gives me around 30 to 40 those kinds of what we say rolls or packed in foil so
Mm-hmm.
that it can be handy. And
Mm-hmm.
after that, from that every month, last date of every month, um, I just go and distribute to the people who require, like who are like uh, basically unable to fetch food or like help people. Because in India you see there are many people who are like really don't even afford to the basic needs to the food and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
So that's like
Well,
give me like happiness. And it's a great I want to tell you something in June in the upcoming month June.
mm-hmm.
I am opening an NGO Like
Okay.
these are my this May and June are my vacation month. So basically, I'm planning from June or to July. I would be opening an NGO which would be serving as the people who can't afford food. Because in my opinion, if I say the basic and the first priority to the man, he earns money. For example,
Challenges are what take us forward, right? Challenges are what
yeah,
take us forward. The calls dropped twice already. This is the third attempt. We're going to get through it. Absolutely. So, man, I'm amazed, okay? I'm amazed at what I think is the fact that people who have less tend to give.
yes,
I'm amazed at that. And in my experience of being in different countries and meeting different people, it seems to me that people who have less are the people who are giving more of their money, more of their time, and more of their energy to helping other people. And
yes,
and it's frustrating for me to see that. I mean, I've through my business, I've worked with some people who I would say make enough money. They make more than enough money.
yeah, just only for showing off and like fulfilling
I watched
own
them.
greed,
I watched them
own greed.
burn it. I watched them burn their money, and that drives me completely insane. Right, watching people do that, watching somebody spend an extra 30,000-40,000 on a car that they don't need to spend. Right, you know,
Yes,
somebody, going through the supermarket, loading up their trolley with the most expensive bottles of whiskey, right? Just so that they can, get drunk, forget what they said, and piss it out on the toilet, right? I mean, it's that frustrates me. And then I get a chance to talk with people like you who are benevolent, very benevolent with what it is that they have, who
yeah.
are able to share what they have, to give what they have, and to feed back into the world, basically.
Yeah, that's only the point what like why I'm living for, like how to make, or like it gives me so much of pleasure, like when I give them something to eat, the smile on the faces of that small children, like oh my God, this is what I am living for, this is my goal. It's like oh my God, I really love that.
Oh yeah, I mean that's well, when you understand that as people on this planet Earth, we're all connected, right? I mean, we're all connected, despite the fact we all have these little boxes that we live inside. We all have our little our habits. We all have our insecurities, but we're all connected. There's no reason for anyone to be, I don't know. There's no reason for anyone to be fighting with each other, right? I mean, that's just stupid bullshit that just doesn't go anywhere, right? It's like that old Beatles song, right? All you need is love, right? I mean, what was the other? There's another Beatles song. The band The Beatles, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Band of Beatles, I have heard. I'm like quite yes with this.
It's a old rock and roll group from the 1960s. John Lennon was a singer, Paul McCartney was a singer, and they had some songs that had really positive ideas in the lyrics, like they had a song called "We Can Work It Out," which was like just stop all the wars, stop all the fighting. We can sit down and we can talk.
Please, can you, if you don't mind, can we connect on Instagram? It would be quite easily to chat, like, to share.
Yeah, that would be cool. Except I don't do Instagram.
You're not on Instagram.
I'm not on Instagram. No, I'm not on Instagram because I don't have time for Instagram, because I don't have time for all the different types of social media that exist. Yeah, I have to limit my time. I'm only on I'm on Anchor, this system, and I'm on Facebook. And
Okay. So how can I find you on Facebook?
you can find me on Facebook by typing Graham, Graham,
Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Yes, G.
Graham, Graham W. Hendrey.
G R.
Graham, and then the second name is Hendrey, Hendrey, Hendrey. I also have two podcasts. Chatterbox is one podcast. The other podcast is Business Coaching Masterclass. And you can find me on YouTube at the Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching. The Academy of Language
Therapy. Okay, I got that.
Okay. Yeah, you can connect with me there, and it's possible for us to talk and chat and discuss, things that are on your mind, or ways to help people, or ways to help the world, right? Because everybody knows something, right? Everybody can contribute something. Everybody has an experience. Everybody has a skill. Everybody is different. Everyone's got an opinion about something. It's like my perspective is, basically, I don't see things as right and wrong. I just see them as different. Right? Your experience teaches you what you think is right. Like my experience teaches me what I think is right. But hell, I make decisions, and sometimes they're the wrong decision, right?
Yes.
Sometimes I base my information, sometimes I base my choices on the information I have. Sometimes the information is not correct. And then I have to review, I have to refocus, I have to realize that information changes. You have to realize that information changes things, and that when you get new information, you yourself as a person have to grow, have to develop, and have to change as well. And I think it's amazing that you've set up a system that allows you to give something back to the world. And I'd like to know how that started. What was the spark that caused all of this to begin? How did you get involved in doing that?
How did I get this? Okay, that's nice. What was happening one day? We were just returning from some kind of hotel on my birthday only. So I was there at Hyderabad. It's one of the major cities in our country, India. So my mother's brother, my uncle,
Mm-hmm.
my uncle took me to the very quite luxurious and top class restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
We went there, we had dinner. It was quite very much celebrated in we say in a lavish or a good manner. I was happy, but as we were coming out and walking down, so as I saw, there was one lady having a child in her arms. She was asking for food. I could feel that the expression and the pain she was suffering from, and the child was too little. It was not more than a year, I think, 1 or 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! How? Who is the one to help them?
Uh-huh. Yeah, if not now, then when? If not me, then who? Right?
Yes, and that was the point. She's in that condition that I also believe that a man should hard work and earn money for himself. Why should someone give? But she was in that situation that she should look after her child, or she should go for a work. Child was too small, and taking care of that child was a major priority of ours.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's life. If I say your child, if you have a baby, it's everything to you. So how can someone have more important than that? So I just asked for some bucks to my uncle. He gave me, and I gifted her. But she was like, what will I do? So I went back to the restaurant, get some food parcel for her, and I gave her. And you won't believe the smile on her face. That really made my day.
Wow. Well, and you made a great point. What is more important than taking care of children? Because there's this philosophy that, the children grow up and they go to school, and school is preparing them for work. It's not preparing them for a good quality of life. It's not preparing them to have self-knowledge. It's not preparing the men to be good husbands and the women to be good mothers. It's just preparing you to perform little tasks, probably at a computer or a machine in a little room somewhere. And I understand the importance of work. I think we all understand the importance of work, but there's a higher value, right?
Yes.
There's a
I will let. Hello.
Yeah. I'm here. We're back again. We're back again.
Yes. You're back.
Yeah, this crazy thing, right? People, I connect with people sometimes, and they say, "Oh, I'm on Facebook. Just type in my name," and I type in the name, and there's like 200 people with the same name. I'm like, which one is it? I don't know. And it's like I'm trying to, and I'm looking at the little pictures of the face, and I'm thinking, does this look like him? I don't know what he looks like, but does it look like he would sound like that? I don't know.
I remember, I have used last 1 month before my account. I've changed my files and some stuffs. So I don't remember. Why don't you?
Can you find me on Facebook, or you can connect with me through what other ways are the best way? You can connect with me through the podcast, or you can.
Which profile you have this, or what, the black and white?
On Facebook.
Yeah.
Which profile do I have? I have which is Graham W. Hendrey, which is a picture of me, I think, with a shaved head and a white shirt. And then there's the Academy of Language Therapy and Life Coaching, which is my business page, which is on Facebook, which is, I think, me standing on my balcony.
Okay.
So
you have, if in case I won't find you on Facebook, you just take my number.
I hate taking a number over a system like this. I'll tell you what.
Okay, I agree. I got that.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Once we finish the call and it goes into the Anchor system, I can send you a personal voice message, okay?
Okay, I got that.
I can send you a personal voice message through the system, and we can communicate with those personal voice messages, because then it's safe, okay? It's not putting
I got it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and Anchor have this good way of meeting people, but they don't have a good after-service communication system, right? Once you meet somebody, the question is like, how do you meet with them again and chat with them again? It's a little bit complicated to do that. It is possible.
Yes.
It is possible, but it's a little bit complicated, because the people are in different countries, different schedules, different time zones. And someone is messaging me saying, "Call me, I'm in the central time zone." I'm like, okay, which continent is that?
Oh my God!
Right, so it's crazy. So I was chatting yesterday with somebody that I met through the Anchor system, but the only way we could reconnect was through Skype, basically, right?
Skype, yeah, I would also love to come on Skype, like just after, I can't come now, after 2-3 days.
Yeah, sure. You can also find my account on Skype as well. It's a good way to chat with people and communicate and discuss ideas.
I would be really, seeing you live. That would really make my day. Oh my God, it's like something. It would give me so much of happiness I can't explain. Abundance.
Well, we're living in a new age right now where we can do things that nobody else in human history could do.
Has done. Yes, that's right.
Right, we can reach out and touch people who are not in the same place as us, and that's a really powerful connection, and we can do it in real time. And this wasn't possible in human history before. more than 100 years ago. I mean, it's crazy. If I think about when I grew up, right, and I wanted to meet one of my friends. I used to get on my bike and I used to cycle like 5 or 10 miles, right, to go visit my friend. And maybe when I got there, they were not at home, right?
Oh, that
Right.
feels so. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got.
No. So that was a different world,
But that
right?
was also like quite wow. That like that feeling and that experience was quite like best at its place, and this is also its best as this place.
Oh
I
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Because each experience has its positive and negative side, right? The yin and yang of everything. So in the modern world, it's like if you say to somebody, "Well, I'm going to cycle 10 miles somewhere, and maybe this person won't be at home," people will look at you like you're a bit crazy, right? They're like, "Well, check they're going to be home first." But I there were not these mobile connections. The internet hadn't spread across the planet, and now that people can connect, they can share ideas, they can find answers to problems, they can there's no reason to not have things that work, right? There's no reason not to find the answers to the problems that you have, to find the solutions that you need. There's no reason to not have them now that we have all this communication ability. Let's use it for something positive, right?
Yeah, that's so true.
Let's use it for something positive. And we can get these inspirational stories, like your
Yes.
story, in my opinion, is very inspirational. We can
Oh
take
my.
that inspirational idea and we can share it with more people and say, hey, this is the direction that we need to go in.
Yes,
Right?
no, and I want to say something that this in my city there has like no one have I don't think no one has even thought of doing such this. I would be in the month of June or July, I would be opening my NGO, and I would be making members amongst it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting that? So I wish if you can also support me being a member of my NGO, that would be a great help. Like I hope you might be the first person across the borders who supported me.
Well, the way I look at things is that everything is possible, right? That's my philosophy. Everything is possible given if you've got the right people at the right time in the right
Yes,
place.
that's what I'm planning for.
The ideas are unstoppable. So I would be very happy to help you and support you. More than that, I would be very happy to put you in connection with maybe people who could help you and support you more than I could, because maybe
Oh,
I don't know if
I
I'm the
have
right person
something
for
for
it. So.
you. Yes, I have something for you. I have not said to anyone, but I think it would be quite good to share with you. So I have planned in this sense. Firstly, I would be planning about that what would be the name of my NGO and logo. That's a very basic. Like it would get not it's that's what my main target to get a good name or a good logo. I want to focus on what should be the work, how would be the activities taking. For the first month, I have planned Mr. Graham. I have planned that for the first one, I would be collecting the donations from people of very little amount that and contribute from my own self. After collecting those amount, I would be getting some food parcels, approx for the people of 40 to 50 peoples, and I would be taking these small students who are at the age of 9 or 10 or 11. The colony friends, my like the little kids.
Mhm.
I would be taking them with me in my car, and with them, I would be distributing those foodstuffs with their hand, not with mine. I would be there with supporting them, and I want them to distribute and realize what happiness is, what it gives when you give someone the art of giving.
Oh wow, you are blowing my mind with this idea. It's uh, it's uh, it's amazingly inspirational. It's an
And I would be
amazing.
making some Facebook pages and uploading all my events and records. What were the expenses? What total money I got, and how much I spent on what various things, and I'm like just what and like kind of a person plans before doing. So this too, I have got vacations. We basically Indians got the vacation in the month of May and June. So this is the third day of my vacations, and I'm up to this. I hope it may go better. And I have planned from 4 to 5 months. Like if I get support from, I think I would be able to achieve very good supports from various people because I have my tuitions, students, and my college friends, my school friends. My mama is also a teacher.
Mhm.
We have a good name in our colony, in our society too. So I think that would be good for me, for the humanity, for the people who are like waiting in the hope like someone would come and help us, who are like no one. I hope you get the point.
Man, your audio is fading. Can you talk closer to the mic?
Hello.
Okay, you're back. You're back again. You disappeared for a couple of seconds, but you're back. Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool.
Where?
It sounds like a massively amazing. It sounds like a massively amazing project. Well, contact me through Facebook, right?
Yes, I will. I will.
Leave me a message there, and we can look at what's going on, and if there's a way that I can help you or support you or spread the message of what you're doing, or help you with setting things up or ideas or connect you to people.
Yes, yes. Graham, if I won't be able to come to the Facebook, you just take my mail ID, email account.
Okay. That's we can do that. We can do that now. Yeah, or you can leave me a voice message at the end of the call, right? Because the call goes into the system.
I'm quite like uneducated in this, like how to deal with this app. I'm new to this, how to like pop up and all that. It's quite tough.
Okay, if you're happy to give me the email address where people can where I can contact you or other people can support you, that's great.
Yes, you just write down my email address.
Okay, I'll write it down. So the address is
in small letters. Okay, UDIT.
Yep.
You wrote?
Okay, UDIT. Got it.
PARMAR.
EARMAR.
1998. 1998.
1998. So that's UDITPARMAR 1998. Yeah.
@gmail.com.
@gmail.com. Okay.
UDITPARMAR.
Okay, super. So we have the contact, and anyone that wants to support you can reach you through that contact as well.
Yeah, that would be great.
That's great. That's great. I gotta.
Mr. Graham.
Yeah, I've got to finish.
I gotta go now. I gotta finish also. I gotta go. Like it's a lunch time. Like parents.
Okay, super cool. Hey, it was great to chat, and I'm glad that we got through the problems and we reconnected, and hopefully it'll be the start of something that will continue.
Yes, I would be waiting for your mail.
Okay.
Awaiting eyes.
Okay. Take care. Have a great day.
Bye. Take care. Have a nice day, and just get a task of smiling 2 people's more. Give a smile to 2 people's, make smile. I hope you can.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. A smile is a gift. Right. For sure.
Just give 2 smiles to 2 people and tell them to give it to 2 more.
Okay. Sweet. Take care, mate.
Okay. Bye. Have a nice day.
You too.